What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Today is definitely Captain Not Sure Day. Been dreading making this video for a while now. Quick update though. I don't know if you guys can tell, but my boy Metaphorical gave me the suggestion to my outdated ass technology advanced to get a gimbal. So I got a gimbal, and hopefully this stabilizes the camera so we can get rid of the motion sickness. So apologize for the first batch of videos looking all bouncy, but yeah, your boy's on a budget and I don't know what I'm doing, so we just took the phone to the streets. Quick update on my meltdown last video. uh, the plan was to have the good day. Yeah, we didn't we didn't have a bad day, but it wasn't the day we wanted. um, yeah, it was crazy. I was still just sad for the rest of the day, but still got out. We still went out and did our day at the farmer's market and chilled and everything. But it was wild because we're sitting there just, she needed a break because she's going to need hip replacement surgery soon. She's not going to like I'm putting her business out, but we were sitting and just talking about things. And it was crazy. Just sitting there having a conversation, trying to keep my composure. And we're talking about things. And she knows she knows. And I'm sitting there with tears in my eyes, just crying, having a conversation like I'm not crying, like I'm not bawling with tears, like just swelling in my eyes, just but steady, having the combo, just keeping the sentence going, not even acknowledging it. It was weird. It was weird. It's like I'm just sitting there, just sad, but still trying to have the conversation that had nothing to do with the sadness. It was really really weird. Um, but got through it, and it was just a day. Went home and I just had to mentally check out. Um, Commodore Biscuit cooked dinner. I just wasn't up to it. Just played Assassin's Creed, my little guilty joy when I just go brain dead. And we watched a couple shows, and I knew the motto is no matter what happens today, we gonna try again tomorrow. So here we are, still pushing through. Um, but yeah, this video has been it's kind of like I probably woke up with so much anxiety this morning. Um, had so much anxiety, knowing in the back of my mind, like I mean, I've been dreading this video for since since we started filming, since we started walking, my origin story. But I knew I've been dreading this, and it's been a not so good morning, but not a sad one, just more anxious. And I know I had to do this. I had to do this, and I have no idea if you guys been watching. Typically, this is all new to me, getting these feelings out from my own personal therapy session. Um, it's just I've been I lost my train of thought. Just trying to get this video out. It's been I've been dreading this. I've been dreading making this video. I hope y'all can hear me walking under this viaduct. Um, not even watching. Um, if the camera's swaying, y'all, I'm still getting used to this thing. I don't even know how to use it, but just trying. Um, so, as previously mentioned, I've been going through depression for about 23 years now, and I know when it all started, and I got no one to blame but myself. There's some things that were out of my control, but I don't know if y'all gonna be able to hear me. Let me check this. All right, we're back. That's probably the most fanciest piece of editing. I don't even know how it turned out, but I just did it now, so we're gonna see how fancy this thing gets in post-production. Um, so back to the the origin story kind of thing. Um, so way back when, so I was playing college football. Um, that was my last semester of school was when 9/11 happened, and I remember um, we had weight session early, like 5:36 in the morning. It was before the planes hit, so it was just a Thursday. I think it was like pretty sure. I think it was a Thursday. Um, and I had class at 8. So after the morning practice session, went back to the apartment, showered, got ready for class, and walked in, and just obviously I don't have to rehash that, but so I graduated right after um, 9/11, and December. I graduated December, and I well, let me preface that too. My ex-wife was also pregnant at the time with my daughter, and so immediately after graduation, I really don't have a plan, but my she was my girlfriend at the time. She still had 2 more semesters of school, so I had to get a job immediately. Mind you, this is a college town. I'm not from this town. I'm going to school out of state. Um, so this isn't my home, but it's my second home. I grew up there, my college years, and I'm expecting a daughter. So quick turnaround to grow up. But it's just nothing's right career path. Why? I don't know. I graduated with a liberal arts degree. I don't know what the hell to do with it. Um, so with the whole 9/11 thing, me and my buddies, we were just talking about like, damn, well, you know, maybe we should join if we're about to go to war. And they were talking about drafting. I don't know. Maybe we just made that up. But we were like, well, hell, if we're gonna have to go to war, I'd rather pick my job than have it picked for me. So I went to the recruiting office. Now at this time, my brother was already in the Navy, and my best friend from not grammar school, high school, he was in the Navy. He joined a week after we graduated high school, so he had already been in for a minute. And so I graduated, so I'm expecting to go in as an officer. And yeah, it all starts. My recruiter, whack ass recruiter, lied to me and said OCS wasn't taking any candidates at the time. So with me not having any parental guidance or any kind of like, I'm gotta make my own decision. So I went enlisted. And which is fine. Just gonna see how it goes and whatnot. So I get I'm in Pensacola. Fast forward, I'm in Pensacola going through A school, and it's a 6 month school. So at the time, I don't know what it is now, but at the time it was considered. My job was the school I was in was the second hardest school in the Navy in terms of your job training. So it was no joke. It was basically equivalent to like 2 years of 4 semesters boxed into 6 months of schooling. A lot of math, it was hard. So I really had to dial in. There was no playtime, no nothing. It was study for 6 months. Um, and then after that, surely but surely, everyone starts getting picked to their duty stations, and everyone starts leaving. Graduated the school and then whatnot. Um, and mind you, when I went in, because I went in enlisted, they gave me some bonus money, about $16,000. They were going to give me because I was a college graduate, and so I get to. Granted, I got some school loans. Most do. I was on a partial scholarship, so I didn't even. I had to take loans out. So I go in, everything's cool, get my security clearance, all good. I'm in A school, graduate, waiting orders, and they they took my security clearance away. And I don't know why. Well, I know why, but at the time I didn't know why. And so I couldn't get any orders. So I was just stuck. Come to turn out, they took my security clearance away because apparently I had student loan debt, which they knew when I joined, and I didn't see that as an issue, especially with the money coming in. I was going to pay for my school loans. So I was caught in a really big back of catch 22, and I was stuck. They took my security clearance, and I don't know what happened, but I watched all my friends leave, watched all my friends get their orders. They all left, and I knew nope. So if anybody knows about A school is not, it's not long. It's a couple months. In our term, it was 6 months. Typically, that's like on the longer end of an A school. Um, so you go in there, you get your training, and then you bounce. It's not meant to be a permanent thing when you're there as an A school student. So all the people that I came with are all gone. All the new people that are coming in, I don't know. And mind you, remember, I'm a college graduate, so I'm one of the older ones anyways, because all these people, most of them are 18, 19 years old. So I'm stuck, no friends, no nothing. Um, and let me take you back even further than that. So yes, I'm in a relationship with the mother of my daughter, and I had proposed to her after graduating from boot camp. So at this time, I'm engaged, but I didn't grow up with the best father figure-ish role models. Well, I didn't grow up with a dad anyway, so he bounced super early. So I just didn't have really good role models growing up. And damn, I'm sorry about this camera, y'all. I don't know. I'm looking Goofy Johnson with this gimbal. I feel so goofy. Um, so I didn't grow up with the greatest mindset on how to treat women. Even though I grew up with a single mom, I just grew up in the streets, and it's who can get the most phone numbers, who can holler at this girl, who this and that. It was always who's the biggest pimp and whatnot. So I didn't really know. I hadn't learned how to be faithful, committed. So I was out there. Said I was done with school. Um, I had nothing to do. Literally, I was just there. I had no work, no job. I was getting paid, but I was stuck. I was on hold. I couldn't go nowhere. I literally had nothing to do. So um, started started drinking. Had nothing else to do. So I just started drinking in my barracks. I stayed by myself, and that's where I started my habit of just secluding myself. Um, and I was still running around the streets. And uh, my fiance, she she caught me cheating. She looked at phone records and put two and two together. She's an engineer, so she's pretty smart. Um, she is smart. Uh, so there's that. This damn gimbal pissing me off. Uh-oh. Um, so she caught me cheating, and dang it. Okay, this thing ain't working right. Come on, this is live. This is live, y'all. Um, so this thing ain't working right now. So mind you, let me preface that even before. So my fiance is in California now. I'm in Florida at the time. So I break protocol and I fly without permission because I didn't get leave. I fly without permission to California to try and fix things. Not gonna happen. Fast forward, it didn't work. Um, but I'm leaving out the part of the extra year I was still stuck in Florida, well, with no way out, and isolation, no friends, no hope, no future. I'm going months without seeing my baby girl. Uh, at her early development, because she's only like a year old at this point, and every time she sees me, she doesn't even know me anymore. So that had a huge effect. So a lot of this stemmed from me ruining my potential family not seeing my daughter, being stuck in a place I'm not from, no friends, no family, living on base with no nothing to do but drink and be sad. All right, this gimbal, I'm done with it. We're going handheld. We freestyling. Um. So yeah. I'm actually pretty shocked I'm making it through this so well. So yeah, man, it was a long, lonely, slowly breaking. I remember sitting in my car in the parking lot, calling my oldest brother with my Captain Morgan and Coke, Captain Coke, um, sitting in the car, just parked, crying, calling my brother. This is all new. This is new. This is all new. I don't know what the hell I'm feeling. So I don't know. I'm depressed. I don't know. This is all starting. I'm slowly breaking. But I don't know. I didn't know at the time it was going to be long term. That's the thing. I thought this was just a moment and whatnot. I mean, well, shit, I was a wreck regardless. But um, so uh, finally end up getting a break and end up getting orders to California, where my family is. But by this time, it was already broken. So um, I'm dead ass broke. I'm just broken inside. I'm not talking about financially, but that too, but broken inside. And now I'm in a state I know absolutely nobody. I had never been there before. I had, I heard, I was in the Los Angeles area. So uh, one thing I heard immediately when I got there is that where I'm from, my city is a genuine city. You get real people with real personalities, real attitudes, real assholes, no fakeness. My city's blue collar. My home is, it's a big city. It's one of the biggest cities in the United States. So I'm used to genuine, real people. So when I got to California, first things I heard was everybody's fake because everyone wants to be an actor. So I can't stand fake people. I don't like fake people. I don't like authenticity. I can feel it, I can see it, and I despise it. So again, what am I gonna do? I'm by myself, no friends. My drinking's getting out of control because it's the only way. It's the only thing I know. This is the beginning stages, so I don't even know what's going on. I'm just completely another wreck. Um, it's at this point I got no place to live. Like I still hadn't gotten out. By this time, I'm already out of the Navy. Got no place to stay, so I'm staying with my ex, and she gets to the point she kicks me out. So I was literally homeless for a few days. Luckily, I met a frat brother uh, who still keep in touch to this day. Um, Crazy backstory with him, how we knew people. We had similar friends in the past, and we never met. And just meeting in California, and he's not from California, neither am I. So it was really organically created. But he knew a buddy. He hooked me up and got me a place to stay. So with a roommate, but now I'm a grown ass man living with other people that I don't know. So furthermore into isolation, no friends, no nothing. Um, and it's going through the process and just it's whole wreck. Um, I'll even have to go in depth about the move to California because it really started off with a bang. Because it started off with a we'll go into this story later, but it started off my welcome moment. I flipped my car and rolled it. I was told about 7, 8 times off the on ramp. I was so blacked out. One of the darkest times of my. That's how California welcomed me. Hey, you need a new car and a job and friends, and you're in one of the most expensive states to live in. Uh, but I know it was my fault. It all started, it's a terrible combination of events, but it all started with me though, because if I wasn't reckless with my life at the beginning and just been a responsible young man like I wanted to be, maybe I wouldn't have been in this place in the first place. I wouldn't be here. So that's kind of how it got started. Looking back, and I'm hoping that I don't wreck the rest of my day, because I've been seeing patterns um, after filming, and then after listening to it. It always makes me feel a certain way. So I'm kind of looking forward to it because I'm trying to embrace this new feeling. At the same time, I'm completely terrified of it. So I'm hoping we don't rush back with a emergency meltdown episode and a half, because I really want to get the training video up. I'm gonna look super goofy at trying to edit that one. So y'all can laugh at me. It's okay. I laugh at me too. Next video is going to be the training video, and I don't want to do that either because I don't want to be in front of no camera. I don't like this look at me thing. But yeah, I had to take all accountability. I think I always have, but I just didn't really talk about it. I didn't say it out loud, but I've always acknowledged that I cheated, and it was my fault. Never denied it. Never tried to sugarcoat it. I was looking back on it. It's not the man that I guess you could say. I mean, at that time I wasn't thinking how I wanted to be anything. I was just in the moment. But now, reflectively looking back, clearly, I want to be a better husband. So when I talk about Commodore Biscuit, clearly that's not the mother of my child. She has children of her own. All the kids are grown. They're all adults, but we have a very good relationship with all the kids. We got the grandbaby, not my daughter, my wife's daughter. So that's fun too. But yeah, I kind of feel a little bit better now. I didn't know what I was gonna feel, and I don't know what I'm gonna feel later. But yeah, this I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought. But you don't know until you go through it the first time. First time I said this thing out loud, I told bits of the story and acknowledgement and just kind of like as an explanation of why things happen, but not the root of my 23-year pain right now. And hopefully if you guys stick around, if I haven't bored you enough, I'll talk about when I started to realize that it was full-blown depression and not just sadness. And it's a condition that it's like stuck in me now. Because what happened in Florida broke me bad. And just looking back on it, it is painful because I hadn't thought about that memory in that car with my brother in a long time. And yeah, there was some dark times, some dark clouds, a few times of a trigger moment. But a few times I just staring at a brick wall in my car and just wanted to drive 100 miles into it. I didn't know, and I don't want this to be put me on suicide watch. I've never had thoughts of harming myself, but I have had thoughts of just not being around. Like somebody did it for me. I have had those thoughts. Like it just doesn't matter. But I never act on it. Well, you'd think you wouldn't, right? Because that's another thing. This is, I didn't think I was gonna go there. But this was a couple months ago. When still going through this process before I started to do this, even started to think about this before the journaling, before the self-reflection. A couple days when you're feeling down, I just been trying to just try and cope differently, work through it differently. On this one particular day, I remember a couple months ago, I was going for my usual walk just to clear my head. I wasn't clearly not recording, not talking. I'm just listening to YouTube, listening to something. I'm always listening to something when I walk. And sometimes I walk for like 3 hours. I just go and just go. And this one time I was just really, it was hitting me really bad. And it's just that one moment, it's just, that was when I started to feel my weakest. And it lingered for about like 10 minutes. Lingered for like 10 minutes, and it was the worst feeling. And it just takes a second of weakness to lose it. And yeah, that scared me. I was like, I was like, wow, that was really close. These are getting more intense. I gotta do something. I gotta change something. And mind you, I'm already on my physical transformation. So I was already on the path. It wasn't, it was like I stopped, like I got tired of waking up drunk. So I just stopped. I mean, that's gonna be another story, is the alcohol and the crutch with that, and how we were able to overcome that. There's so many thoughts in the head, man. This one was I hope this clears up some room. I can keep thinking and get these thoughts out, writing everything down the moment they come. I can tell I'm starting to figure myself out in terms of where my head is clarity in the morning. Because if I can't get thought to pen to paper, there's something blocking it. And I gotta weed through it. I gotta clear the fog. I gotta get to it, because I noticed this morning, when I'm thinking about my thoughts and writing them down, it clears the space in my head, and that helps. I'm learning, I'm feeling it out, and it's like, wow, that really worked. But the trick is, I'm still trying to figure out is how to get to that place when I'm stuck, because I'm starting to recognize the pattern now, and I can feel it. I know when I'm off now. It's kind of a surreal feeling. It's like I'm getting to know myself for the first time, or I'm paying attention for the first time, I should say. I'm paying attention for the first time, and I'm starting to be able to recognize these feelings as they're coming, and then I think I'm manipulating them and trying working through them. My meltdown video that day, where I thought it was going to be a good day, and I told myself it's going to be a good day. It wasn't a good day, but it wasn't a bad day. But I kept it from being a bad day. So that's a win. Because normally that shit would have put me on a 5-hour walk with drink in hand. Just get the hell out of my way. I'm just walking. Don't talk to me. I'm just leave me alone. And I didn't do it. I didn't do that. And it's been like that way for the past year. And I've been working on this, but it was a win because it wasn't a bad day. It wasn't a good day. It was a day, but it wasn't a bad one. And I still knew I can wake up the next day and try again. And yeah, it's like life is just getting shortened down into these attempts, these daily attempts, and just creating new feelings, new awareness, and just being more thoughtful of how I'm trying to maneuver this. More intense. I'm trying to be intentional, more intentional. Like this is a plan. I'm not just winging this. Like I'm really putting thought into fixing myself. It's like I read a quote. I don't even know who wrote it, or if maybe I made it up. I don't know. But I liked it. It's like, I'm not fixed. I'm rebuilt, but I'm not there yet though. So I can't use that term yet. And I may never be a finished product. I may never really be rebuilt. So maybe I might have to throw the audible, call it a not fix, but rebuilding. Don't know. But I hope you guys like the scenery. It's about 8:30 in the morning. Been up since 5. I don't even know why I woke up at 5. Just wake up early for no reason, like an old man. Never thought that was gonna be. That's another thing. No more late nights. It's crazy. Wife and I, we can't do that late night thing no more. That's how you know you're getting old. When your daily routines change for time zone. Who the hell goes out at 10 o'clock at night on purpose? So, yeah, appreciate it. I think that's it. I know I missed some things, but that's the gist of it. And here we are. And at least we're trying. At least we're trying. I don't feel like a zombie anymore. But yeah, it's like days. I think I'm fixed. I think I'm good. I'll go like a couple weeks, no nothing. Like, all right, man. All right, think we got this thing kicked. And then Dippish shows up and reminds me, no, we're still here. We're still here. So thank y'all for listening. Like I said, I think I said about 4 times already. I'm trying to get that training video out. Everything's gonna be dropped all at once though, so you guys don't really have to. Whoever cares for watching and listening, you don't have to wait. All these videos are being dropped at the same time, all batched up in order, storytelling order. So there is a method to this madness, chronological order story for any bum that wants to. Oh, and when I said bum in one of my earlier videos, I meant that in like an enticing, friendly way. I call everyone I love bums. I'm a bum, so hope I didn't offend nobody. But yeah, everything's in order. It's a storytelling channel, and just it's not going to be. It might be random with the emergency podcast meltdowns, but it's just telling stories, man. We're just telling stories and trying to keep them in a chronological order so that everything just makes sense. If anybody wants to take a listen, if it's helping, if y'all just like the scenery, let me know. But I really do appreciate any of y'all that are listening. I hope my stories can relate and help. I think they're helping me. So I know I know a channel like this would have helped me 10 years ago. I know that much. I know I might not have been ready to hear the message, but at least damn near I wish I had the option. So yeah, I really hope this helps, because I really could have used someone like this 10 years ago, 15 years ago. Just to know that other people, because for the longest I wasn't thinking about other people. You are the main character of your own life, and at the time I'm dealing with my shit. In the back of my head, I always knew, as bad as you are, there's always someone that's got it worse. I know that, but at the time I'm selfish in my mode, as everyone should be. It's your head, so you have every right to be selfish and not think about other people in that way of like, how is everyone else doing? So I didn't really realize, because I was so stuck on myself, that I got friends that same age that are going through stuff like this at different levels, different times in their life. We're all in different places. But just looking back and having a journal conversation with my boy, and it's like, yeah, man, there's a lot of us. We're all going through this, and we all think we're the only ones sometimes. And we need to share this out and know that, man, I'm able to recognize someone else's pain, because I know my own pain. So when I see another person hurting, that hurts me, because I know what they're going through. In a sense, I don't know what they're going through, but I know the pain. I can relate to the pain. I don't know their pain, but I can relate to it because I have my own pain. So yeah, I really developed in this passion to really want to help people. I don't know how or where this is going to go, if it's going to go anywhere. Man, this thing could end up with 0 views, man. I don't know. I'm talking to myself. But I know I really want to help people that want help that don't know how to ask for help. So, I don't know. We're going to find this out. Hopefully, I keep saying hopefully, ojalá. Whether you got someone, including myself. All right, I think I rambled long enough. Hopefully, there's no emergency podcast. Hopefully, next time you see, I'll be in the weight room. So, whew. Yeah. All right, it's done. I did it. I'm not editing this. This is raw and uncut. Vulnerable. It's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to ask for help. I think I'm gonna get this tattooed somewhere. How can I help? Heard that on a TV show, New Amsterdam. This is the catchphrase of the show. How can I help? It stuck with me because I'm a helper. I'm a giver. And I haven't been able to do anything because I've been stuck. So, all right. Appreciate it. Till next time. Y'all be safe and enjoy the day. Be good, y'all.